Hi my dear friends, welcome to my channel Venus EduTech. We got familiar with coordinate based inequalities which comes under the reasoning section, right? Today in this video I am going to teach you quadratic equation based inequalities which obviously comes under the quantitative aptitude section. So without wasting time, let's get into the video.
In the quadratic equation based inequality, you will be given two quadratic equations, and you have to solve these two equations based on the variables x and y and check it out whether if x is less than y, if x is less than or equal to y, if x is greater than y, if x is greater than or equal to y, like that. And mark A if x is less than y, mark option B if x is less than or equal to y, mark C if x is greater than y, mark option D if x is greater than or equal to y, and mark option E if x is equal to y or the relationship cannot be established. Okay, and the smart way to reach the answer, you studied how to solve two quadratic equations in school, right? But here in bank exams you have only limited time and should solve 5 questions in 4 to 5 minutes. I will give you 3 steps in order to reach the answer in a smart way, and based on these shortcuts solve all the questions I am giving you and work out more questions from outside. And do not write all these steps in paper. This is for you to understand. Once you get the logic, try to do calculations or simplifications in mind and mark the correct answer so that you can save a lot of time in exams. And in these questions you should know how to do 2 by 2 multiplication, how to multiply square numbers ending with 5, how to find square root, cube root, etc. in a smart way, and I have given you all these in the previous videos. Do check it out and apply it here according to the question. Now we can go to the question. In the first question, the equations are 2x square plus 15x plus 22 is equal to 0. Second equation, 3y square plus 20y plus 25 is equal to 0. And here what you have to do is, first step, multiply x square term and constant term. X square term means in the second equation multiply y square term and constant term. Okay, so in the first we are considering first the first equation, that is 2x square plus 15x plus 22 is equal to 0, and multiply x square term and constant term. Here x square term is 2 and the constant term is 22. So multiply these two, 2 into 22, it is 44. So that is step number 1. Understood? 2 into 22, it is equal to 44. Now we can go to the step 2. In the step 2, get two numbers in such a way that when you multiply those numbers, you have to get the number obtained in step 1, and when you add those numbers, you have to get the number in the middle term. For that, take the LCM of the number obtained in step 1. Means you got 44 in step 1, right? Now take LCM of 44. LCM of 44 is 2 into 2 into 11, which can be written as 11 into 4. Why we have written like that? Because when you multiply 11 and 4, you get the answer obtained in step 1, that is 44. And when you add 11 and 4, you will get the middle term. In the first equation, the middle term is 15. Understood? So in the step 2, take the LCM of the number obtained in step 1 and get two numbers from that in such a way that when you multiply those two numbers, you have to get the answer obtained in step 1, and when you add those numbers, you have to get the answer in the middle term, in the x term. Understood? So here we got the number 44, and the LCM of 44 we have taken and got 11 and 4 as the numbers, such that when you multiply 11 and 4 you will get 44, and when you add 11 and 4 you will get 15, that is the middle term. Okay, now step number 3, you got the numbers plus 11 and plus 4, right? So in the school we studied, we write x plus 11 into x plus 4 is equal to 0. From that we will get x is equal to minus 11 and minus 4, right? So you got the numbers. When you get the numbers as plus sign, take the opposite of that. Here you got plus 11 and plus 4. So take the opposite sign so that you will get minus 11 and minus 4, and divide those numbers with the x square term. What is the x square term? 2. And that is given in our step number 3. What is step number 3? Take the opposite signs of the numbers obtained in step 2 and divide each number by x square term. Understood? So we got the numbers plus 11 and plus 4. We have taken the opposite signs minus 11 and minus 4. Now divide both numbers by the x square term. Here x square term is 2. So multiply both numbers by 2. So minus 11 by 2 and minus 4 by 2, it is minus 11 by 2, it is minus 5.5, and minus 4 by 2, it is minus 2. So we got the values of x, which is equal to minus 5.5 and minus 2. And now considering equation 2, do the same way. First step, multiply y square term and the constant term, 25 into 3, which is 75. And what is the second step? Take the LCM of 75, so that you will get like this, 3 into 5 into 5, right? Which can be written as 15 into 5. Why we have written 15 into 5? Because when we add 15 and 5, we will get the middle term 20. And when you multiply 15 into 5, we will get 75. Understood? So the numbers are 15 and 5. Take the opposite signs, minus 15 and minus 5, and divide it by y square term. Not x square term, it is y square term. Okay, and here the numbers are minus 15 by minus 15 and minus 5. So dividing it by 3, minus 15 by 3, it is minus 5, and minus 5 by 3, it is minus 1.667. Now we got the values of x and y. X is equal to minus 5.5 minus 2, y is equal to minus 5 and minus 1.667. Now what we have to do is we have to compare these values and check whether x is less than y or x is greater than y, like that. Okay, and how to compare these two equations, these two values of x and y? First, take minus 5.5 and compare it with the values of y. Comparing minus 5.5 and minus 5, which one is greater? Y is greater, right? And comparing minus 5.5 and minus 1.667, which one is greater? Minus 1.667. Now take minus 2 and compare it with the values of y. Comparing minus 2 and minus 5, which one is greater? Minus 2. And comparing minus 2 and minus 1.667, which is greater? Minus 1.667. So here we can't establish a relationship between x and y, because comparing minus 5.5 and minus 5, it is minus 5 is greater, like that. But when we compare minus 2 and minus 5, minus 2 is greater. So in this step x is greater, and in all other steps y is greater. So we can't establish any relationship. So option is E. That is, we have to mark the option E if x is equal to y, or the relationship cannot be established. So answer is option E. Okay, so in this question, option E is the answer. Now we can go to the second question. The equations are 3x square minus 23x plus 44 is equal to 0. 3y square minus 19y plus 30 is equal to 0. Now for equation 1, that is considering this equation, 3x square minus 23x plus 44 is equal to 0. What is the first step? Multiply x square term and constant term, that is 3 into 44. Answer is 132. Next, take the LCM of 132, so that we will get 2 into 2 into 3 into 11, which can be written as 12 into 11, because when you add minus 12 and minus 11, that is minus 12 plus minus 11, you will get the middle term minus 23. Okay, and when you multiply these two numbers, that is minus 12 into minus 11, you will get the answer plus 132. That is obtained in step number 1. Understood? So the required numbers are, we got the numbers minus 12 and minus 11. So we have to take the opposite signs, that is plus 12 and plus 11. So the required numbers are plus 12 and plus 11. And then we have to divide these numbers with x square term. And the x square term is 3. So divide these numbers. 12 by 3 it is 4, and 11 by 3 it is 3.667. So the values of x are these two numbers, that is 4 and 3.667. Now we can consider equation 2. Equation 2 is 3y square minus 19y plus 30 is equal to 0. So what is the first step? Multiply y square term and constant term, that is 30 into 3, it is 90. Now take the LCM of 90, you will get 2 into 3 into 3 into 5, which can be written as 10 into 9. Why we have written 10 into 9? Because when you multiply 10 and 9, you will get 90, and that is minus 10 into minus 9. Why we have taken minus of both the numbers? Because we have to get the middle term as minus 19. So that we can write minus 10 plus minus 9, which is equal to minus 19 the middle term. And when we multiply these two numbers, that is minus 10 into minus 9, we get the answer obtained in step 1, that is plus 90, because minus minus will turn plus. Okay, now what is the next step? Take the opposite signs. Here we got the numbers minus 10 and minus 10. Take the opposite sign so that we will get the numbers as plus 9 and plus 10, and then you have to divide it by the y square term, that is 3. So 9 by 3 it is 3 and 10 by 3 it is 3.333. Why we got the positive values? Because you have to take the opposite signs of these numbers. Minus 10 it is plus 10, minus 9 becomes plus 9. So that plus 9 by y square term 3 it is 3, and plus 10 by the y square term, that is by 3. 10 by 3 it is 3.333. Understood? So we got the values of x and y. Now we have to compare these two values x and y. Considering 4 and compare it with these two values, 4 and 3, 4 is greater. 4 and 3.33, 4 is greater. And considering this value and comparing it with 3 and 3.33, we will find that 3.667 is greater compared to 3 and 3.33. So we get x is greater than y. So which option is the answer? Option C is the answer. X is greater than y. Now going to the third question, the equations are x square minus 8x plus 16 is equal to 0, 4y square minus 27y plus 35 is equal to 0. So considering equation 1, what we have to take, the first step is you have to multiply 16 into 1. It is equal to 16. Okay, so multiply the x square term and the constant term. I have not written here because it is understood. 1 into 16 it is 16. Now the second step is you have to take the LCM of 16. You will get 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, which can be written as 4 into 4, because when you multiply 4 and 4, you have to get the answer 16, and when you add these two numbers, you have to get the middle term minus 8. So what are the numbers? Minus 4 and minus 4. Why? Because minus 4 into minus 4 you will get plus 16. This 16 is the number obtained by multiplying constant term and the x square term. Okay, and when you add these two numbers, minus 4 plus minus 4, which is equal to minus 8. I hope you understood why I have taken minus sign. Okay, so the numbers are minus 4 and minus 4. You have to take the opposite signs, that is plus 4. Plus 4 and plus 4 it is same. So we got the value of x is equal to 4. Now going to the second equation for solving y. The equation is 4y square minus 27y plus 35 is equal to 0. First step is you have to multiply 35 into 4, which is equal to 140. So you have to take the LCM of 140, so that you will get like this: 2 into 2 into 5 into 7, which can be written as 20 into 7. Why we take these two numbers 20 and 7? Because when you do 20 and 7, when you multiply 20 and 7, you will get 140, and when you add these two numbers, you get the answer minus 27. How you will get minus 27? By taking minus 20 and minus 7. Okay, minus 20 into minus 7, you will get plus 140, and minus 20 plus minus 7, you will get the middle term. The middle term of y, that is minus 27. So the numbers are minus 20 and minus 7. Take the opposite signs, plus 20 and plus 7, and finally you have to divide it by the y square term. Y square term here is 4. So plus 20 by 4 it is plus 5, and plus 7 by 4 it is 1.75. Here we do not divide it by the x square term in the first equation. Why? Because x square term is 1. There is no value, it is only 1. No value means the value is 1. So 4 by 1 it is 4. It is understood. So the value of x is 4, and the values of y are 5 and 1.75. Now what we have to do? We have to compare x and y values, right? So comparing x and y values, what you will find: x is equal to 4, y is equal to 5 and 1.75. 4 and 5 is greater. Here y is greater, but when compare 4 and 1.75, 4 is greater, that is x is greater. That is, in one case y is greater, and in the other case x is greater. That means the relationship between x and y cannot be established. So option E is the answer. Okay. In the fourth question, the equations are 4x square minus 19x plus 21 equal to 0, 2y square minus 13y plus 21 equal to 0. Now considering equation 1, what we have to do? Multiply 21 into 4. Answer is 84. So you have to take the LCM of 84. You will get 2 into 2 into 3 into 7, which can be written as 12 into 7. Why we have written 12 and 7? Because when you multiply, you will get 84 as the answer, and when you add these two numbers, you will get minus 19. How you will get minus 19? Take the numbers as minus 12 and minus 7. Okay, so minus 12 plus minus 7, you will get the middle term minus 19, and when you do minus 12 into minus 7, you will get plus 84. So the numbers are minus 12 and minus 7. Take the opposite signs so that you will get the numbers as plus 7 and plus 12, and divide plus 7 and plus 12 by the x square term. Which is the x square term? It is 4. So you have to divide plus 7 by 4 and plus 12 by 4. Plus 12 by 4 it is 3, and plus 7 by 4 it is 1.75. So the values of x are 3 and 1.75. Now we can consider equation 2. So in the equation 2y square minus 13y plus 21 equal to 0, multiply 21 into 2, you will get 42. Take the LCM of 42, you will get 2 into 3 into 7. Take 6 into 7. Because when you do minus 6 plus minus 7, you will get the y term, that is the middle term, minus 13, and when you multiply minus 6 into minus 7, you will get plus 42. Okay, so the numbers are minus 6 and minus 7. Take the opposite sign, so plus 6 and plus 7 divided by y square term, that is 2. So plus 6 by 2 it is plus 3, and plus 7 by 2 it is 3.5. Understood? So the values of y are 3 and 3.5. Now comparing x and y values, what you will get? Comparing 3 with y values, 3 and 3, it is equal. X is equal to y. Comparing 3 and 3.5, y is greater. Now comparing 1.75 and 3, 3 is greater, that is y is greater. And comparing 1.75 and 3.5, y value, that is 3.5, is greater. That means x is less than or equal to y, or y is greater than or equal to x. So which option is? So option B, x is greater than or equal to, x is less than or equal to y is the right choice. Going to the fifth question, the equations are 4x square plus 7x plus 3 is equal to 0, 10y square plus 13y plus 3 is equal to 0. So in the first equation, multiply constant term and x square term. 4 into 3, it is 12. So LCM of 12 is 2 into 2 into 3, which can be written as 4 into 3, in such a way that when you add these two numbers, you get the middle term 7, and when you multiply these two numbers, you will get 12. 4 into 3, that is 4 into 3, 12. Okay, so here the numbers are plus 4 and plus 3, right? Because plus 4 plus 3, it is equal to plus 7, and plus 4 into plus 3, it is plus 12. Okay, so plus 4 and plus 3 are the numbers. Take the opposite signs so that you will get minus 3 and minus 4, and dividing these minus 3 and minus 4 with 4 x square term. So minus 3 by 4 you will get minus 0.75, and minus 4 by 4 you will get minus 1. So the values of x are minus 0.75 and minus 1. Now considering equation 2, that is 10y square plus 13y plus 3 is equal to 0. Here you have to multiply constant term and y square term, that is 10 into 3, it is equal to 30. Take the LCM of that, 2 into 3 into 5, which can be written as 10 into 3, right? So plus 10 plus 3 you will get plus 13, and plus 10 into plus 3 you will get 30, right? So the numbers are plus 3 and plus 10. Take the opposite sign so that you will get minus 3 and minus 10, and divide those numbers by 10, that is the y square term. So minus 10 by 10, it will be minus 1, and minus 3 by 10, it will be minus 0.3. Now you got the values of x and y. Comparing these x and y values, minus 0.75 and minus 1, minus 0.75 is greater, that is x is greater. Minus 1 and minus 1, both are equal, x is equal to y. Now comparing minus 1 and minus 0.3, you will get minus 0.3 is greater, that is y is greater. So in some cases x is greater, in the other case y is greater, and in some other cases x is equal to y. That means the relationship between x and y cannot be established. So in the fifth question, option E is the answer, that is if x is equal to y, or the relationship cannot be established. These 5 questions are from Andhra Bank PO 2015. Now we can go to the workout questions. Going to the workout questions, in the following questions, 2 equations numbered 1 and 2 are given. You have to solve both the equations and give answer 1 if x is greater than y, 2 if x is greater than or equal to y, 3 if x is less than y, 4 if x is less than or equal to y, 5 if x is equal to y, or the relationship between x and y cannot be established. First question, the equations are x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0, y square minus 9y plus 20 is equal to 0. Second question, equations are 6x square minus 11x plus 4 is equal to 0, 50y square minus 25y plus 3 is equal to 0. Third question, equations are 10x square plus 29x plus 18 is equal to 0, 10y square plus 11y plus 3 is equal to 0. For the fourth question, the equations are 4x square minus 17x plus 18 is equal to 0, 3y square minus 8y plus 4 is equal to 0. For the fifth question, the equations are x square minus 4x minus 12 equal to 0, y square minus 5y minus 14 equal to 0. And for the final workout question, the equations are 3x square plus 8x plus 4 equal to 0 and 6y square plus 7y plus 2 equal to 0.
I will give you the solutions in the next video. If you like my channel, do support me by subscribing the channel and sharing it with your friends. See you in the next video. Till then, have a good day and thank you.